I'm going to share my Autocad application. Okay. So please, I want to remind you again, please get practice. To those who haven't started practice. Tanmugavel, Babu, Sanjeev, Simon, Jerome. Where is Jerome? Just now I have seen him. I think he left. Maybe he will come back again. Jerome,
video pass me.
Galaxy A6
Okay.
Okay, என்னாச்சு உங்களோட எக்ஸசைஸ் ஒண்ணு கூட வரல?
கம்ப்யூட்டர் கொஞ்சம் பார்க்காம வரல.
Okay, personal பேசுவோம். Okay, today we are going to start level 3. That means presentation. So for the previous lessons, we have seen how to draw and how to modify the drawing, whatever you drawn. Now, we are going to learn how to present the sketch drawings, whatever you drawn for the previous classes. Now we are going to see how to present the drawing. For example, you drawn 100 mm square, right? You draw 100 mm square. You know that that is 100 mm square. But if I saw that drawing, that square, I'm not sure whether it's 100 mm or 50 mm or 150 mm or 200 mm. Okay? You have to tell the people about the drawing. That is called presentation. But we are not going to talk, but alternatively, we are going to show the presentation. I mean, the like dimensions or values or whatever the text content is showing that your drawings information is called presentation. There is a few type of presentation. So presentation means not only presenting the drawing, we will create the drawing to become a fine drawing to understand everyone. Also, it's a standard. Okay, we have to maintain some standard. In the overall the world engineering field, there is some standards. So we have to follow the standard. Then only your drawing is eligible to share to others, eligible to understand the other people. Otherwise, it's not worth to read your drawing. Okay. Before we are going to learn, there is a few steps, few comments, the major comments. I'm not going to teach you everything. Few comments I'm going to teach you. Before that, I want to teach you some fundamental, the basic terms and basic, what you say, basic notes about AutoCAD. Actually, this basic notes is the first lesson in AutoCAD, but I didn't teach that first lesson, because if I'm teaching you that first lesson, you may get boring. That's why I never taught you to know. But today you know a little bit about AutoCAD. If I teach you today, easily you can understand, you can remind it, you can keep it for the future benefits. Okay. I think today Murthy also has never come. Okay, never mind. Before we are going to start, I already opened my AutoCAD application. Somebody asked me how to set the units. Nowadays we are doing the drawings. We are creating the drawings by dimensions. Which dimensions we are using? Throughout the world, there are few type of units. Somebody is using millimeter, somebody using the centimeter, somebody using the inches, somebody using the feet. Okay. If, for example, in India, I think it's the Bangladesh also, they are using feet to measure the civil drawing. But in Singapore, they are using millimeter. In America, in Western country, they are using inches, not feet. So drawings unit is different from country to country, education standard to standard. Okay. So for that the case, we don't know what kind of units we have to use, and we have to present to the people. So you can decide what kind of unit you want. Okay. The first command is unit. You have to type unit. Yes, units. Enter. Then you will get the new window. Okay. In this window will control your drawing units. Okay. See here, they give us the three window. One is the length, one is the angle, one is the insertion scale. But in the major thing, you have to decide here. Maybe the previous version like 2007, 2006, 5 or less than one, it will not showing like that. But in the latest version, is showing the new window to see your drawing unit. If you click here, there is a few type of units. The name called decimal, architectural, engineering, fractional, and scientific. Everything is different. Decimal is the our normal millimeter value. Architectural is the inches. Okay, inch. Do you remember that? How many centimeter has 1 inch? Anybody know? How many millimeter for 1 inch?
24.5, sir.
Good. That's correct. 24.5 or 25.5. I think 25.5 is it?
No, 24.5.
Okay, that's good. So this is called inches. The next one is called engineering. Engineering, they are using feet. 1 feet. So for the 1 feet is how many centimeter or how many millimeter? Do you remember that? Anybody remember that?
Sorry, sir. Again?
1 feet equal to how many millimeter?
300. 150, sir.
No.
300.
Nearly there. 300 is very near. Partha, Segar. 1 inch equal to 25.4. I mean 2.4 centimeter, not 24.4. Okay.
300
So
for
1 inch equal to 2 centimeter, 2.54 centimeter. Okay. 1 feet equal to 305. I think so. Let me check. 30.48 millimeter. Sorry. Yeah, 30.48 centimeter. Then alternatively, we can say 304 millimeter. Okay. This is a very basic information just for reminding. So you can choose here whatever that you want. Engineering, architectural, decimal, or fractional, or scientific. Whatever you want, you can assign it here. So usually we are using engineering and precision. So that means precision is a value of decimal information. For example, if you have mentioned that just now we have seen here 1 inch equal to 1 foot equal to 30.48, right? This is called precision, 0.48. If you want, you can increase. If you want, you can decrease here. See, there is a value of 0.0, 0.00, 0.000. So whatever that value you want, you can choose. If you want only 1 decimal, you can choose 1 decimal. If you want 2, then you can choose the 2 decimal. So once you set up, this is a basic, no need to go too much. That precision also 0. Just you said okay, then automatically your drawing become selected units. Okay. Then second thing, one of the main very basic information about AutoCAD. So whenever you start to do the AutoCAD, you have, yes.
sir. When I put this decimal,
Okay.
so my inches value is I put 1. If I put value 1,
Okay.
so this is my 1 inch or 1 feet.
Oh, Just a second. Okay, what are you telling?
Yes, we put already type is decimal, right?
Okay. And
So
below intersection, oh,
if now
I forgot to inform you then. Sorry. So you have to choose millimeter or meter or kilometer, whatever that. Because decimal is the millimeter value. Millimeter, centimeter, meter, kilometer, everything is under the decimal. Understand? Najmul? Got it? Hello? I think Najmul signal is lost. Okay, when you choose the decimal value, then parallelly you have to choose that what type of units. It's a divisional units. Decimal is the divisional, sorry, millimeter value, meter and centimeter and kilometer is all together in the one unit. So you can choose whatever you want, either millimeter or meter or kilometer. All are the same units. If you are choosing engineering, then you have to choose feet. Understand? Okay. So usually we are using only for decimal. So I will choose the decimal within. It's up to you. Meter, centimeter, millimeter. Whatever you want, you can choose. But usually we are taking millimeter. Okay. The secondly, one of the important basic command is options. OPTION. Yes. Options. When you type the option to enter, you will get this window. Okay. This is the basic setup for your computer. I mean your application. If you want to use your applications with more active and faster way or more smarter way, you have to know how to handle the options. Okay. Options, there is a few tabs. Sorry, yeah, 1 second. In the options, there are some tabs. We will see one by one, but I will explain to you whatever is important. The rest of the things, just you go to check yourself what is the tab content. Okay, for the file, first one is the file. File means it's talking about presenting about your CAD file. What the type of CAD file, where it is saving, where is the temporary file, all those things. This is not much important for you all. Just if you want to know more about the files, then you can check one by one. You can see that where is the file location, where it's installed, the software, what are the type of license it's having, what are the standards of icons and units, and all the basic the backend information is showing in file format. Okay, so you no need to think too much about it, just keep it in mind. Then second one is the display. The display is slightly important because this display only controlling your model space. Okay, this model space, right? So this one will control by displays. For example, see my color theme is dark. If I put light, say apply, see my application tab is become light color. Are you able to see here?
Yes, sir.
This is the option
Can
only.
see.
Yeah, this is the optional only. It's not compulsory to check, but just I want to highlight you to know about it. That's all. So the default is dark. Just you apply the dark. Now it's become dark gray color. Okay. The same way, display squirrel bars in drawings window. See, there is a one squirrel bar in your AutoCAD drawing. On the right side, here on the bottom, there is a squirrel bar. If you want to show the squirrel bar, you can apply, then you can see here. Are you able to see? See, this is the squirrel bar. Usually in the Word file, Excel file, we can see the squirrel bar to up, page down and up, right? The same way in AutoCAD also we have. So if you want, you can turn on, otherwise you can turn off. Up to you. The same, use large button for toolbar. If you want to make it the large button, all the buttons become very large. Say if you okay, the buttons become a little bit larger. Otherwise it's become lighter. Resize the ribbons in icon standard size. So this ribbon also, for example, your application ribbon, if you want to make it the bigger size, you can adjust here based on that value. Okay, this is not much important for our drafting, but this is also you should know about the AutoCAD. That's why I'm explaining to you. Okay, but whenever you get the free time, just you go to check one by one how it is works. What is the difference between the standard and the changes? Okay, just you check here. Although there is a display file tab is color, for example, when you choose the display file tab, it will show the next new window. This is the other window. See, in that window, there is a two option, context and the interface element. In the context, there is a 2D model space, sheet layout, 3D parallel projection, 3D perspective projections, so many things. I don't tell you to don't try. If you can, you can try, you can know, but don't change it because this is standard. For example, only one I want to explain to you. This is the model space, right? Model space, interface content, I chose, then the color is black. If I choose the Xeon, see what will happen. Your model space becomes Xeon color, right? If you want, you can change it, but it's not necessary. More contrast color become your eyes getting very tired. So better you use the dark color and the lighter color. Then it could be easy for you. It's not only for the model space. Okay. For all the space, if you want to choose the white color, it's become white. You can see the preview here before we set up that original model space. But my suggestion is you have to use the black color. That could be good for your eyes and that could help you to work longer time in AutoCAD application. Okay. Not only for the model space, if you choose the layout sheets, still we are not teaching you about the sheets and layouts. Later, by the next few weeks later, few lessons, we will see about what is the sheet, what is the layout of those things. So that time you have to choose. If you want to change the color for layout is become magenta, you can change it. Okay. So this is the method to change colors, depends on your requirement. Okay. You can try one by one. Sheet layout, parallel projection, projective projections, a black editor, command line, everything. Okay. If I'm teaching one by one, definitely 1 year also not enough for us. Okay. So you have to try yourself. Then straight away I will go to, once you select, once you choose the color or whatever that, after that you say apply, then say okay, automatically your settings will reflect into your application. Okay. The next one, after that there is a layout elements. This is called layout elements, this portion. This portion is called layout elements. You can control the layout elements here. Still, I am not teaching you to know about the layout elements. Later, we will see what is the layout elements. Okay. For this one is the display resolution. That means whenever you draw the line or arc, sometimes your line and dark arc is not looking like a perfect curve. The curves is like breaking. So break by curve line is not the continuous line, something like as a break line. For example, just I want to tell you only one. For example, this arc and circle smoothness is 1. If I make it, say, okay, circle, if I draw the circle, this is very fine. Okay, if you change the value, sometimes this arc is not like that. If something you are, when you draw the arc, that arc is like a polygon, line by line. This is not become a curve. If you are facing that kind of problem, that time you have to control options, display, then smoothness. If you increase the smoothness value, then curve become more sharper. Okay, so I will make it 1000 is a default. Just leave it that. Then display performance is also not necessary. Just leave it whatever that. When you want to try, you can try, no problem. This one is the crosshair size. The crosshair size means you can adjust either 1 to 100. For example, if I put 6, see, are you able to see my crosshair? It's very small, plus with box. Am I right? Because of my crosshair is 6. If I change 70, see, very big line. So this is the way to set up yourself. So it depends. Somebody using 30, somebody using 40, somebody using 60, 70, whatever that they want. Okay. And then fat control. This one is not necessary. When we use the X reference, this is more advanced. It's not helpful for you to understand at this time. Just leave it. When you do professionally, when you are going to work with the drafting department or designing department, that time you can it will help you helpful. Okay, maybe that time you can know that. Now just you leave it. Next one is the open and save. The third tab. In this tab, the first tab is very important. See, save as, file save. You can set up your file to particular version. In AutoCAD, in the designing software, there is a lot of versions. The version is called as when they release the software. For example, I was studied in AutoCAD 2000 version. Now you are studying in AutoCAD 2020 version. I think now they release Autodesk release 2021 version too. So every year they are releasing the version. Sometimes, not sometime, in AutoCAD, in your version is very important. If you are using 2020 version, whoever using 2018 version, that 2018 version people cannot open your 2020 version. Okay, if you are working any drawing file with the 2020 AutoCAD, you pass it to the 2018 version person, that person cannot open your file because of you are working with a higher version, he is working with a lower version. Okay, so that is more complicated for them to handle your file. For that the case, you can set up here which type of version you want to save. Either is a, if you are using the higher version, you can make it downgrade, but lower version cannot make it higher version. If you are using 2015, you cannot save it to 2020, but you are using 2020, you can save it to 2050. Okay, not only 2015. See, there is an option. They gave us few options. So they gave us AutoCAD 2013, 10, AutoCAD 2007, AutoCAD 2004 until AutoCAD 2000. You can save any file in AutoCAD 2000 to latest version. Okay, but my suggestion is you have to use minimum 2007. If you place it the 2007, everybody can open, because I don't think so the people is currently working with the lower version than 2007. Even though if anybody requests you to get that lower version, you can choose here. Once you set your version, whenever you open the file to save in your computer, automatically the computer will save a lower version. Even though if you are using 2022 also, it will take it to lower version to save automatically. Okay, this is important. Maybe sometimes some people will give the file, you cannot open that file. Maybe you're thinking, oh, maybe my AutoCAD is wrong, or my application is wrong, I don't know how to open. Not like that. It will show you your version is higher than that version, that file. So that time you have to request them to downgrade their file to open your computer. Okay, so I want to go through fast. Then next one is the thumbnail preview setting. This one is for the company. If company is using the particular drawing, they don't want to share to other, or even though if they want to share also, they want to reserve the copyrights, they can use this one, but now it's not necessary. Okay, then file safety precautions. This is very important. Automatic save. That means if you are setting some time value, for example, if I set 10 minutes between save means, every 10 minutes once AutoCAD will save itself automatically. Okay, no need to save yourself, but automatically computer will save every 10 minutes once. But that file is not saving by DWG format. That means drawing format. It will be saving in AC dollar format. Okay, it's some other format, and also it will save into a temporary folder. If you're missing, or if you want to take that latest, maybe you can think why I want to save this AC dollar format. Actually, you are working drawing very long time, very interestedly working the drawing. After some time, maybe 1 hour or 2 hours, 3 hours, you're working. You forgot to save yourself automatically, manually. Suddenly computer is corrupted, or suddenly computer power failure. Suddenly your computer is shut down. Whatever you worked for the last 3 hours, 2 hours, everything gone. You cannot take it back. So for that the case, this AC dollar format will help you. Every 10 minutes once, the file will save into temporary file. Even though computer is shut down or power failure or any other problem, unfortunately, if you close the file without saving, also you will lose only 10 minutes of work. The rest, you will take it from there. If you go there, the same file, whatever the file you are working, that file name with .ac dollar file is there. Just you copy that file, place it to your desktop or any whatever the folder you want, then edit the file to change it to .dwg. You change that file name into .dwg instead of .ac dollar. Then automatically the file format will change into AutoCAD. Then you will get it that last 10 minutes before file. Okay, that's why they give us file safety precaution is the auto save format. Okay, the third one from here, the file open. In the one window, I mean the one application, the maximum we can open 9 files. I think the maximum is 19 files we can open. No, sorry, 9 is the maximum. So in one AutoCAD application, you can open 9 files in one application. If you want to open the 10th application, you have to open one more AutoCAD. Where is my AutoCAD? See, if we click that, then it will open the next AutoCAD. So from that application, you can open another 9.5. Maybe you can think why I need to open the 9.5. Yes, sometimes it will be happen. If you are working with any other drawing, sometimes you have to refer the drawings, few drawings. That time we cannot open one by one. So you can open the 8 to 9 drawings in one file. Then you can open the another 8 to 9 drawings to other file. So easily you can swap to change to refer the drawings. That's why they give us the option. Then the next, this one is the external reference file. This one no need now. This is the most advanced level. That one you can learn slowly later when you're working with the real designing team. Okay. The next one, plot and publish. This one I'm not going to teach you now because there is a one lesson how to do the plot and print. That time I will teach you. Okay. So you just leave it this portion. The next one is the system. System also default, whatever your system configuration, it will reflect here. Just leave it this thing too. The next one is the user preference. This is important. First tab is Windows standard behavior. This one for how to behave your Windows. It will help you to control your application. For example, here the Windows standard behavior, double click editing. Now I turned on double click editing. If turn off, if you go to, for example, I show you the new file. For example, where I am using double click. See, this is one select. Okay. If I do double click, then automatically see here the p edit command. Do you remember that last week we have learned how to handle the p edit? Okay. If you want to handle the p edit, you have to type PEDIT, enter, then select object, then you have to choose whatever you want to do. But if you turn on double click, then no need to do pedit command. Just you click, automatically you will get pedit. Not only for here, hereafter we are going to learn some other commands. That command will help you to do the editing mode, like your blocks, groups, layers, and all those things. Later we will see how it works. Okay. And now again options. Then shortcut menu is in drawing area. If you want to show the shortcut menu, for example, if you want to show, this is the shortcut menu. When you do the right click in your mouse, then you will get it that shortcut menu repeated. Repeat pedit, that means the latest drawing, latest command. Repeat input, whatever that you gave. Clipboard, isolate, or some other things. There is some shortcuts. So if you want to use this shortcut by the right clicking, you have to turn on this one. If you turn off, you will not get it. Okay. And also they gave us other option, right click, click on the shortcut. Then there is one more small window, right icon. You click that one, it's showing another some other option. See, turn on time sensitive. If you can set up that right click by timing. Otherwise, you can go for other default. See, the first default mode is right click will help you to repeat last command or shortcut menu. Okay. Now I am choosing, if you see right click, then I got the shortcut menu. If I'm choosing repeat last command, means whatever the command you Yes.
I can't see the other application.
Other application is minimized here. One, this is two. I put it one window. Just I want to explain to you how it works. Both are the same. Okay. I open the two AutoCAD application
Okay.
to show you how it works. Actually, I'm working with this this application only. If I'm telling you to know what is the shortcut, how to see the shortcut, you cannot see that here. If I want to show here, I have to close these things. Then again, then after only I can open that repeat and the shortcut menu. Understand?
Yes.
That's all. I can show you the shortcut menu here. If I want to show you a shortcut menu in this application, I have to close this, customize this file, this tab also. Then only I can show you. That's why I'm using the other application to show that one thing.
Okay, sir. Understand.
Okay, that's good. We have the very short time because I cannot extend today. We have another program. So I will teach you the rest. We will continue the next class. Okay. See here, you can choose either repeat last command or repeat shortcut. If you choose the repeat shortcut, then right click, automatically you will get shortcut menu. If you choose the last command, then whatever the command you used last time, like a circle or any other command, it's a layer, whatever the command you use, it will reflect again to in your command prompt. Okay, so you try it how it works. Just you go to right click and to check what is going on. The same time you can choose here edit mode. When you choose the edit, whether you want to use the repeat last command or shortcut menu. The command mode, there is a three option. Right click is enter or shortcut menu or shortcut enable when command option is present. This is maybe sometimes is getting confused and not able to understand, but slowly you can understand it. Okay, don't try to know everything. Just I want to give some inputs. Just you take it in mind, then slowly you can try to use it. Then you can get the more familiar. Okay, you can't everything get one day, because this is we are using very long time, more than 10 years I'm using. So repeatedly we are, when we using one by one only we can learn. But before that, I want to tell you, oh, this all the things are there. If you want, you can use it. Okay, that is my main purpose to explain to you about it. So you can choose the option whatever you want. Okay, after you choose, just apply, close, then only it will reflect in your AutoCAD. Okay, so this is important. Then the intersection scale is not much important. Hyperlink also not necessary. Priority coordinate date entry not important. The other things is not important. Only thing for the Windows standard behavior is more important for your drafting. The rest just you leave it. Then next one is the drafting. This is important. The drafting window, there is a auto snap setting window. See, there is a mark. Whatever you want, you turn on, tick. Whatever you don't want, just you turn off. Okay, just I explain to you how it works. For example, see my model space auto 2D auto snap marker. See, this is what we are seeing here. Now this is in green color. If you change, see your selection mark become magenta color. Okay, cyan color, white color, whatever the color you want, you can control here. Okay, so this is the method to change your colors. Whatever the color you want, you change it, then apply and close, automatically it will reflect. This is the auto snap marker size.
See, it's not nice. That's nothing that you can see.
So So the auto snap marker size, you can adjust it, either big or small. You can do yourself. Object snap option. Also you can choose whatever you want, whatever you don't want. Auto track setting also the same. You can set up, you can do it, whatever the changes you want. Alignment point acquisition is not necessary, just leave it. Aperture size also you can adjust. The crosshair in center, there is a one box, right? A small box. You can adjust that box is bigger or small, whatever you want. You try one by one slowly, then you can easily understand. Okay. Otherwise, you follow the standard AutoCAD behavior. Okay. No need to try, no need to even, maybe today you don't no need for these things. If you are going for an interview or if you are going to work with other people, sometimes they will ask you how to access, how to adjust the crosshair. Then you should know. Then only you have become a drafter. Otherwise, just you are the follower. Okay. That's why I'm teaching you to know about these informations. Okay. The next, 3D modeling. We are not going to teach you the 3D modeling here. So just you leave it. Otherwise, you can try yourself. What are this content inside? How it changes when you do the changes.
Daniel?
When you choose the fix. Yes, brother.
முடிச்சிட்டா ஓகே ஓகே
முடிச்சிட்டேன்
ஓகே
ஒரு 1 மினிட்ல முடிச்சிடுறேன் இந்த போர்ஷன் முடிச்ச மாதிரி இருக்கும். Then selection. The selection also is the same way like drafting options. You try it one by one to see the changes on the application. Okay, especially pick up box size, grip size is important. The rest is normal. Then last one is a profile. Once you set up everything, this is your own sets, own setups. Once you set up, you can save it, that setup, or you can keep it. For example, if you want to create the new setup, add list, you put your name, Najmul, then apply to save it. So if you choose this one to set everything, set current, then whenever Najmul is going to work, that settings, display option, file saving, formats, everything will be under your name. If you are working many people with your computer, everybody is not working with the same standard. They have the own standard, one style. So that time they can change it here, their profile, whatever they want. Once you set up everything, save, say okay to save it, then you keep it in your file. This is the basic standard. This is the very beginning, first lesson in AutoCAD. If I taught you to know this command, many people will get tired to start to learn the AutoCAD. That's why I never teach you. This is the third level. This is very important to learn. So this is more than enough. Today we have learned only 2 commands. One is the unit, one more is the options, how to handle the options. So today class is over. We will continue the classes next week as usual for 6:45, not by 5:45. Okay, 6:45 we will continue to learn. Next important command is called dimension manager, how to handle the dimensions. Okay, now our class is over. Sorry, I am not able to hear your comments or your questions. Whatever the question, you can drop into our WhatsApp. We will discuss about it. Okay, now I am going to hand over to our brother.